Hello everybody, this is RecRap2 and welcome to another episode. You thought I was going to say more? No, that is literally it. It is another episode today, and I have a bit of an odd question. Okay, how many crafting tables do you think that I have crafted since the time we started this series, okay? I'm just a little curious. Take your guesses down below. I'm going to tell you in approximately 1 second. Drum roll, please. It is 9. 9 crafting tips. We have crafted 9 crafting tables since the last episode. Granted, 2 of those were for this episode, but I have a bit of a problem. If you look at this, we have a crafting table right here, and we have a crafting table in here. Yeah, not my best move if I'm gonna be honest. But anyways, we should probably move on with the episode, and the very first thing I have planned is something to do with this mysterious hole right here. What the heck is he doing? What? I promise that was not planned at all. But it's really not that mysterious. We just have a bed in there. What the heck is he doing? Okay, anyways, we're gonna blow this up, and I really don't want to get hurt that much, so I'm gonna be very careful. We have a shield. Come on. Yeah, okay, perfect. It's a little... Okay, this is a lot bigger than I wanted. But basically, we are going to make a mushroom farm right here in this crater that we just made. And I want to start, like, measuring projects by, like, how many beds it takes. Because we're probably going to carve a lot of holes in this, this ravine complex. So, yeah, we're going to start measuring it with the beds, and I'm gonna get to work with this thing. But first, let's talk about the design first. That's probably pretty important. Now, as you can see, the explosion did create the crater pretty low, so I'm thinking we'll have a little bit of a step down. And hello, Mr. Pigman. We're also gonna make the floor out of soul soil or soul sand. I'm thinking soul soil though, that way you don't sink into the ground, which is pretty good. And sorry guys, I should probably light it up so you can see. I don't know how it is on YouTube. And then I was thinking we just have a sort of cross formation in the middle, right? And then we have like little sections where the mushrooms can grow. I need to do a little bit of reading up on the wiki, but I wanted to test to see if we can plant it on the warp. So, oh, we can. We're also going to need to make this fairly low to the ground. We might even be able to make 2 levels, actually. That just occurred to me, because we don't want Enderman coming in here and stealing our shrooms, okay? I've had that happen before, and it's not good. So we'll have the ceiling either be at that height there, or one step higher and like some trapdoors. That might be kind of cool. It's like the floor of the second one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me go actually check to see how mushrooms grow. I know it's kind of weird. No? Well, it wasn't that close. Okay. I mean, I've listened to that song quite a bit, but I don't think that tune was right. Anyways, we have finished the build, and I'm actually really pleased with it. And I did, in fact, go and look at the wiki, so let's we'll save this for a bit. I want to explain how mushrooms go. So, if you have a mushroom, and we'll pretend this warp block here is the mushroom. It looks at a 9 by 9 by 3 area, so that means that 4 blocks away, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So in a square shape this big, from that side to this side, 4 blocks that way, 4 blocks this way, and 3 blocks up, it takes that area, and if there are 5 mushrooms within that area, then they cannot spread, so it keeps the patches fairly small. So if we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this was the 5th one, no more mushrooms could spread because they're all within that 5 by 5, 9 by 9 by 3 area. However, it is 3 blocks tall and not 9 blocks tall, so we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to stack the mushrooms on top of each other to get optimal usage. So what I did was I planted a mushroom right here, and then we had a block on top and another mushroom right here. Now you might think these are too close, but I believe that this mushroom is counting as 1, 2, 3, and it's checking those 3 spaces, not the 4th where this mushroom is. Hopefully. And if that didn't make sense, I'm really sorry. I tried to explain it the best I could. Let's just look at what we built, which is this beautiful mushroom cave over here. I think that might be what we call it. But it's fairly standard. Underneath all of these logs, we have the mushrooms. Oh, and I broke some. Whoops. I'll fix that in a second. But the design's pretty simple. We have the crying obsidian in the corners. I think this is really cool. It gives it a nice ambient lighting. It might be too bright. I hope it doesn't interfere with the mushrooms. We're going to assume it doesn't, though, okay? And then second floor, pretty similar. Although this one, now that I'm thinking about it, it is not 2 blocks tall, so Enderman can't come in here and steal stuff. So we might actually do that with the ceiling. I mean, that might look a little better. I'll think about it. And then the entrance is kind of like a cave, a blackstone cave, and I think that looks pretty cool. But there we go. We have the mushroom farm done, and you might think this is kind of like the other series we had, but trust me, this is hopefully the last resemblance to that. I know we built a mushroom farm pretty early on, but this mushroom farm is so cool. I really like how it turned out. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to catch you guys up on what I've been doing recently. Well, I killed some ghast. I went back to the bastion and found some loot, although I did get killed, you know, and I had to attack the guys. But, you know, that's besides the point. I also took lots of lanterns, which should be pretty useful, and used the gold hoe, which was really nice. You know, killed some piglins too, traded with some piglins, and shot the little guys, because those guys are thieves, okay? They steal so much of your gold, it's so annoying. Oh yeah, also, I had to get my boots back, so sorry, piglin. The very last thing I need to say to catch you up to speed is that I added a giant trail of Nilium, okay? That's how we spread it up to this area over here. This is probably where the main, like, crossroads will be. I'm thinking about putting, like, the storage system right here in this pillar thing. I think I said that in the last episode. But now that you're caught up to speed, I want to do some enchanting. And you might say, Wreck-Rap, you can't do enchanting. You have no sugarcane to make books, to make bookshelves. You can't even make yourself an enchanting table. Well, on the contrary, we have obsidian from the piglin trading. We have diamonds from the loot. And how do you think we're going to get sugarcane? Well, we are not, okay? We're actually going to get a book a different way, which is right here. The Soul Speed Book. If you don't know, we can grindstone this sucker and turn it into a regular book. Although, the thought just occurred to me, can we even make a grindstone? I really hope we could use the blackstone. Oh, that would be terrible if we couldn't. Oh, dang it. We can't use any of the slabs to make the grindstone. Oh, I was so excited when I had that epiphany. I was like, oh, shoot. I need to enchant some stuff because I want Silk Touch. And we can just make a grindstone. You know, I guess not, though. Very sad. However, I am curious if we can just make it with the enchanted book anyways. Oh, and I am falling down the ladder. Good, I should probably put it that. Or turn it into a trapdoor. Okay, let's see. Can we do it? I don't think so. Dang it, is there any other way to get rid of an enchantment? I don't think so. And well, that sucks because we're going to have to go to the overworld to get an enchanting setup because I do need Silk Touch. And I guess I'm going to... Hey, they freak out a lot. I guess I do need some turtle eggs, so I'm going to have to go there anyways. But I mean, I don't know if I should make a big deal out of it because it's just an arbitrary, like, pressure that I put on myself, if you know what I mean. Like, do I really need to stay in the Nether? Do I need it to be a challenge? Any date that I set, like, oh, we got to stay in the Nether for this long. Like, I didn't say anything at the beginning, so we might just end up going there anyways. I mean, nobody does that with the Nether portal when they're in the overworld, so... I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I was also doing quite a bit of exploring. I'll try to put some clips in. And it was pretty boring stuff. Just trying to find a basalt delta. And I have not found a basalt delta yet, which is kind of troublesome. But I did kill a couple ghasts and get a couple items, which is pretty cool. And this mushroom farm is working okay-ish. I don't know if it's optimal. I did take out some of the mushrooms, so we'll see if it works a little bit better. I also wanted to ask you guys what you thought of this. So I tried putting some of the Nilium down just to see like how it would look down there. I think it might be better. I hope it's better. That's the plan. So we'll see what you guys think. Oh, and one more thing that I wanted to do was oh, I have a question for you guys. Oh. Well, I guess I kind of spoiled it. I was going to say, do you think I can bone meal underneath it? Because, I mean, it is a block update. But yeah, you can, in fact, bone meal under the mushrooms, which is kind of cool. Don't know if it's useful. But what I wanted to test is to see if we can grow a big mushroom. I know we couldn't do this in the snapshots, but it might have changed. So let's see. I mean, it's getting the particle effects. I don't think we could do that before. Right? Let me check the wiki. Well, I just checked the wiki, and you can, in fact, do it. I believe we just need a little bit more space, so I'll try it again. Please work. No, why isn't it working? I literally just did this in a creative test world, like, 30 seconds ago. What? Okay, I mean, this probably isn't going to work, but it was a naturally generated mushroom, so maybe... Oh, and of course that works. Of course, maybe it was because it naturally generated. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and we can get mushrooms this way, right? I haven't had one. Okay. They do, in fact, drop. So I guess we didn't have to make that mushroom farm over there. Yeah, whoops. Whoops about that. But we do have a better food source now in case we ever run out of the cooked pork chops, which we might. We also have another building block, which is pretty cool. Although, again, we need silk touch. So I'm really tempted to just go in the overworld right now and just grab some sugarcane. I mean, I'm not going to build anything in there. This is a Nether survival series, so we'll see what happens. Well, I think I've come to a consensus. We are going to build a portal, but we're only going to get one resource per episode. Maybe. I think that's what we'll do today. All we really need to get is some stone, and I was thinking about putting the portal up here. That way it's not near everything else, because portals are really loud and annoying. Don't really like the sound. So I guess we'll just chuck it right here. Ready? Always make sure to put your corners in your portals, okay? It's just the thing to do. Bam! There we go. You can't really see the corners, but we got ourselves a portal. Now I'm just gonna get some stone, and there we go. We got our 3 pieces of stone, which means that we can make a grindstone. I believe we go that there, 2 of those there, and 2 planks. Yes. Oh, grindstone. Okay, perfect. Now we just take our book, plop down our grindstone, disenchant it, boom, we got ourselves a book. Then we're just going to take some obsidian, our diamonds, and, drumroll please, enchanting table. Oh, that feels so good. Yes, we finally got an enchanting table. Now I need to figure out some place to put this. And I think I found a place to put it. We are going to go over this bridge and this bridge over here, which I haven't shown off. They're just a couple blank. Nothing too special. But I want to put the enchanting setup right over here. Just that way we start spreading out in our base, start doing some things around. And I think it's probably pretty important that we put it right here, because this is going to be the main tower of sorts. So this is a pretty good area. So I'll dig over here a little bit, and then we'll start putting everything down. And I actually got a little bit of ahead of myself, because I usually show about everything I build on camera, but I built all this. I mean, it's not terribly too much. I mean, lots of people do way more than this. But we have the enchanting table down in the middle, which is pretty cool. And each of these blocks represents a bookshelf that we need to get. And I guess one of the reasons why I'm not fleshing out this room today, or I probably won't, is because we don't have the bookshelves in place, and I want to see how it looks with the bookshelves before we do everything else. But this is pretty cool. I want to see if I can enchant something gold silk touch. That's the goal, because we need silk touch for the Hoglin farm. Oh, and by the way, you actually don't need silk touch to get Nilium in this world, because I mean, I have a warped Nilium right here. So if you know how to do it, let me know in the comments below. I'm just curious how many of you actually know, okay? If you know, maybe I'll pin you or something. I don't know. But we'll put this probably right here, and then we can begin spreading, because that'll probably be our ground, I think. And an idea I had is I kind of want to carve out like little tunnels along the edge of the ravine. and these will be like our pathways, kind of like this, except much bigger and grander and cooler looking. But that's one of the ideas I have for this world. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. We'll see if we can get something Silk Touch. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that strange montage. I don't know what to think about it. I think it turned out pretty cool, but y'all have to let me know. Because I feel like I use some of the same music quite often, so I tried making my own music. Don't know how it turned out. But we actually found a portal on that little expedition, which was pretty cool. We also gathered a whole bunch of soul sand, basalt, and lots of gold, which brings me to my next point, which is getting Silk Touch. We got the gold, so we can make golden tools, but as you can see in here, you actually can't get Silk Touch. Well, this is a bad example because you can't always get Silk Touch, but what I'm saying is that we don't have enough bookshelves to even get Silk Touch, which is kind of sad. So we're going to need to do a lot more trading or get some sugarcane to get more books. So I guess the gold will come in handy, which is nice. I also made some ender chests, which should be pretty useful. I will probably put one... Actually, I have no idea where I'll put one. I don't want to put them down yet. But things should be coming along just fine. You know what's not coming along fine, though? This tunnel. I mean, it's just pure netherrack. It's not that good, and I keep having weird glitches. Hey. Anyways, this is where the warped forest biome is. Our base is actually probably like 50 blocks that way, just like straight through the hill. Just had to dig a little tunnel to find this. It was actually a bit of a pain to find, though. I had a lot of trouble. Had to turn my sounds all the way up, but that is besides the point. This is our new Forest of Commons area. I'll probably eventually end up spreading the Nilium all over here. And we're also going to have to plant a lot of trees because I've chopped down a lot of trees. But I wanted to do some science. Yes, some science indeed. If you live in the Nether and play as often as I do, you'll notice that there are some trees, or maybe if you don't even have to play that much, there are some trees, where are they, that are like 4 blocks thick. Here, let's see if we can find one. Pretty sure I mined all the ones in the area. Yeah, okay, it looks like it. But basically in this formation here, the trees grow up like this, right? And I was wondering if we can put saplings in that formation and like have the tree grow like that, because I know you can do that with like spruce trees and jungle trees. You can make a 4x4 and even dark oak. So we're gonna give it a little try. I do not expect it to work, but we're gonna see. Okay, take your guesses in the comments down below. Did it work? Whoa! It grew 2 of them. Wait. Wait. Did I just like... Hold on. Okay, we need to repeat the experiment. Okay, we got 4. Okay, let's actually look at it this time. Okay, I think I probably just grew this one, then it forced me to grow that one. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Yeah, oh, that's kind of sad. And I just wasted a whole bunch of saplings. Dang it, I was really hoping something could work, but I wasn't really expecting it, so it's alright. So yeah, the tree thing didn't work, and I'm a little bit sad on that. About that. Gotta get those pronouns right, or pronouns? I don't even know. Grammar could have me. But anyways, we are getting to the comment of the day. Now, if you don't know, I like to do this. I like to take one of you guys' comments, and in this case, I've actually done 3. We're doing a triple today, and just like to commemorate it in this world on a tree, which is pretty cool. If there's an odd cut there, that's because I just started speaking gibberish, absolute gibberish. But the first one we have is by Google User, and this is a 2 for the second episode, and he said that we should do something with villagers in this series, and I really agree with that. We definitely need to do something with it. I would like to do nether villagers. I'd like to do nether sheep, nether chickens, nether everything. Okay, that's what we like to do on this channel, but that won't be for a while, so hold out for that. Now the second one I wanted to pick out for today, it was just so good. Like, we should it's by Ganger XD. Couldn't fit everything. He's also the second episode. He said that we, or she, I don't really know, we should use a lava bucket though for smelting. And I guess it actually doesn't destroy the bucket, according to him. So we'll have to definitely try that. Haven't done it yet. And then, of course, we got to do one for the first episode. Another cut. Yeah, I hate it when I start speaking gibberish. Yes, zombie pigman. Yes. But anyways, this one is by MP. He is like the MVP of commenting, and he mentioned something about streaming, and I just wanted to clarify some things. I think I like streaming. It's nice to hang out with you guys, but the last like 3 times I did it, I didn't really have. Well, I had 0 people watching, so I kind of stopped doing it because of that, and I didn't really have a set schedule, and I just want your opinion on it. Maybe I'll do like a comment poll down below. Like I'll put two comments up. You can like whichever one you want, and we'll see what you guys think. But yeah, and then one more thing I wanted to mention was about the world download for our first season. Or world, whatever you want to call it. But I got that done, and it's on Planet Minecraft, so I'll leave a link. Hopefully you can go see that. It turned out pretty cool. Although you won't be able to see the stuff I had because I didn't put it in a chest. Sorry about that. But I think that's about all I wanted to say. And also, yes, wow, I am just a rambler today. But I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. You know, that classic YouTuber thing saying thanks for the support. But really, like, there's a lot of comments, and it's really fun to read them all. And we did pretty good on views-wise, too. And likes, too. You know, that's a thing you can do if you didn't know. Like, you can leave likes on the video. Just saying. But thank you all so much for watching. We're going to end it here. My name is Recrap2, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and have a good day.